Namaste. Today I am going to speak with two examples. There was this lady who came to meet me for counseling a few years back. When she came, she said she's a homemaker. She has two children, grown-up children, who are studying in college, and husband, of course. So she said all the work at home is done only by me. So there is a lot of work and everything I have to take care of. And she said she has attended many of our classes. She has learned many techniques. She has learned the meditations, alpha meditation, everything. So she said, I know so many techniques which you have taught, in which we can use in meditation for many things in life. And I am really keen to meditate. I really want to use all those techniques and create many good things in life. But she says, I am not able to do it at all. And that is why I have come to see you. Somehow I have to break this. I have to meditate. She said that. Then I asked her, but why are you not able to meditate? Can't you get up in the morning and spend half an hour for meditation? Then she said, but you know, I feel guilty. She said, I get up at 5:30 in the morning and I straight away go to the kitchen and I start my work. Only then I can finish everything by 7:30, keep things ready for my children and for my husband and everything, and then the maid will come, so everything has to be done before that. So she said at 5:30, if I get up and sit down to meditate, maybe for about half an hour or so, she says then all this work will get delayed, and I feel maybe it's a little bit selfish. So how can I take off that much time for myself? This was her question. She said, I feel very guilty, but I really want to meditate. She said, I get up in the morning every day and I start thinking I should meditate, and then I just give up. So I don't know how to come out of this, she said. Then I said, see, this is not being selfish. Now think about it. If you meditate every day, if you take that little bit of time for yourself out of 24 hours, you need only about half an hour to meditate. Sometimes even 20 minutes is enough. If you take that much time, sit down and meditate, feel happy with yourself, feel calm with yourself. Just imagine how much better your performance during the day, your functioning during the day will be. You will be a much better person. And who will benefit because of that? Only your children and husband first. And then whoever you come into contact with, they will be happy to see you. So then initially she could not agree with what I was saying, but then I made her understand that it is even worth getting up a little earlier. Maybe you get up at 5:15 or 5:10 or 5 o'clock and take that time off to meditate and do something for yourself, either meditation, yoga, whatever you like, but that will make you a better person. So that was one example. Another example is about a gentleman who was about 45 years old, I think. He came for counseling. He was holding a very good position in a very big concern. It was a huge factory and he was the manager of the factory. There were around 1,000 people working below him. So he came and said, I'm so much under stress, Amma. I really want to get rid of the stress. My mind is almost bursting. He said, I have no peace at all. I said, why so much stress? He said, see, I'm working like this and I have to answer the management, so many things. And then with 1,000 people working below me, there's so many different kinds of problems, so many equations, and some people's personal lives also, they come and tell me, then I have to console them and make them work, and I have to make sure that the production is done properly. And then so many dynamics, I have to keep on playing, here and there, a lot of mind games. So he said, I'm becoming exhausted and I don't get sleep at all in the night. He said, I lie down and close my eyes, but absolutely not a wink of sleep. So he says, I get up every morning feeling so tired and depressed. And I don't feel like going and working again, but I have to go, and so many things depend on me. So he said, I really have to change this, and that's why I've come to you. Then I said, see, the simplest thing, the solution I give for everything is meditation, because that is one thing which clears your mind first of all. And then when you think about your problem or issue, you will find much better solutions. So I told him, you start meditating, you will be able to release all the stress and you will become a better person. Then he said, but how much time? I said, if you can take 30 minutes in the morning and maybe at least 10 to 15 minutes in the night before you go to bed, because he said he could not sleep. So I said, you can do some small meditation, I'll tell you what to do. And once you reach the alpha level, it is easier to fall asleep, because the alpha level itself is between sleep and wakefulness. It takes you to that level. So then falling asleep is easy. So I said 30 minutes in the morning and maybe 10 to 15 minutes in the night. Initially, that will be enough. He was so shocked. He said, so much time. You mean to say I should take 45 minutes or 40 minutes out of my everyday life? I said, why not? He said, but that would become very selfish. He said, I go very early in the morning to work. As soon as I get up, I get ready and go. And then I come back home very late. I'm there only in the office. So many people depend on me. So many things depend on me. Every minute some decision has to be taken. Now, if I take half an hour and sit and meditate, then I'm going to be late by half an hour to office. So don't you think it's a little selfish on my part to take off that much time and sit and meditate? Then again in the night he said, I don't know whether I'll be able to sit and do it. So he said, I really feel guilty even when I think of closing my eyes and sitting quietly for 30 minutes. Then I said, see, you are not understanding one thing, and you have to understand this, that by closing your eyes and sitting for 30 minutes, or you can even make it 20 minutes. I said, I can give you a meditation which you can finish in 20 minutes. And in the night, I will tell you what to do, which you can complete in 10 minutes also. But it will definitely bring down your brainwave frequency, it will release your stress, and you will be able to perform well during the day and sleep well during the night. All this I told him. And I told him, okay, let's not look at any long-term practices, because he was worried about that. I said, let's not do that. Initially, take 1 week. Let us take 1 week now, 7 days. And I gave him a meditation which he could do in 20 minutes in the morning. And I also told him how to meditate for about 10 minutes in the night before going to sleep. So he said, all right. He said, 1 week, okay, I will definitely do it. I said, please do it. And then let me know how you feel. Let me know how things are happening in your day-to-day life. Then he was doing it. And after 1 week, he came back personally to meet me, and he was so happy. He was a completely changed person, as I could see, because initially, his face was full of that stress. We understand when you see a person with a lot of stress. I said, he was like that. But after this 1 week practice of meditation, when he came and met me, there was a smile on his face, very relaxed, and he was full of that, energy and enthusiasm. And he said, sincerely, you made me understand how valuable this meditation is. It has completely changed so many things for me. He said, the 20 minutes that I do in the morning, I am really enjoying, and all my stress gets released. And he said, throughout the day, I am so calm nowadays. I don't, fly off the handle so easily. And I am able to take decisions very quickly, and also correct decision, better decisions. And he said, whatever I do, I can see that my performance is much better. And he said, in the night, once he started doing that 10 minutes meditation, he is able to sleep very well. So he says, I get up in the morning feeling good. And he says, everybody is noticing the change in me. People in the office are saying, how come sir is nowadays always smiling? Sir is very willing to sit and talk about anything. He's not getting angry. He's not upset. And at home, people are so happy. He said, I am really now so happy that I started this meditation. So you see, making yourself a better human being, definitely you are the first person to benefit. There is no doubt about it at all. But when you become a better person physically and mentally, because every time you meditate, a lot of stress gets released. So the mind becomes calmer, but at the same time, all that stress is carried by your body also. So when the stress gets released, the body also benefits. The immunity system becomes better, immunity level becomes better. So that way you definitely benefit a lot when you meditate, or when you make yourself a little calm, or when you do something that you enjoy. But more than that, it also goes a little further. When you become a better person, the people around you, they definitely benefit, because when your energy changes, you are definitely changing the energy of the people around you. It can be meditation, It can be yoga, it can be exercise, whatever you can do in the morning. But of course, meditation must be at least a small part of it, because that is where you really become calm. So if you can allot a little bit of time, even if you have to get up a little bit early, but you will see the difference in your day-to-day life. And it is not being selfish at all. It is only actually making life better for others also, because others have to live with you. Whether it is your house or your office, people have to get along with you. So making yourself a better person is not only for your benefit. It is actually benefiting a lot of people around you, and when you practice this, you will see the difference, amazing difference. So it is not selfish to take off a little time from your 24 hours day routine and use it for something that you like to do, something that makes you a better person. So never look at it as something selfish. Taking off time for yourself and doing some yoga or meditation or whatever you like is something which is going to benefit you in the long run, not only you, everybody else. So there's nothing selfish about it. In fact, it is something that every person should do. So please try, if you have not already started doing all these things, please get into the habit of being with yourself for some time and see how it changes your life. All the best.